Hey everybody, it's Mr. Hauser. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to be reading aloud book number 2 by Peter H. Reynolds. The first one I read to you was Playing from the Heart, and so I'll jump into the second one in just a minute. So this one is called The Dot, and this is one of his most famous works. So if you have read it already, let's just see how it fits in with the other ones of the week. If you haven't read it, well then I hope you enjoy it. The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. The Dot. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Aha, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. "If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. It's called negative space, where there is a circle there. There is a dot, but it's because everything else around it is filled in. The opposite of that would be a positive dot, or positive space, which is where most of these other ones are. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really good artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with the ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, what do you think she's going to tell him to do? "Please, sign it." And that's the end. So, the dot. The message behind the dot is really, it's a big word that grown-ups use a lot, which is called validation. To validate something means to show that it is important, to show that it has value. And in that case, Vashti just simply needed that in order to be inspired and to inspire others, and the magic that happens when somebody feels good about the things that they do. And it all comes from feeling as though being told by one teacher that even just a dot had value. All right, so we don't expect that. I know the last book, Playing from the Heart, was something where the kid started playing the piano and was really good right at the beginning. Not everything we do is we're going to be very good at the beginning. Sometimes we start with just a dot or a squiggly line that we want it to be straight. Sometimes we're not very good at something, but if we feel validated, if we feel that our work has value, then who knows what can happen. All right. So with that, hopefully you find something that you can feel good about and feel the value of your work. All right. Please share it with me, or please, as you know, I love a book that where the teachers do the right thing. So please send your work to me if you have it, or just share it with someone until you see that it is valuable. And also, be the person that shows other people that their work is valuable. Okay, whether it's the dinner that one of your parents made, or some structure that your little brother or sister created with blocks. If you can validate them or show that their work is valued, then you never know what's going to happen, just like in the dot. So I hope you enjoyed it. We'll continue to read more books by Peter H. Reynolds, and I hope you enjoy them. All right, thanks. Take care.